Thank you for joining me for a quick take on turkey tail mushroom. My name is Jerry Angelini. I am the owner of Supplement Science Education, a gentle orientation to the webinar. Supplement Science Education does not endorse any specific product or supplement company. Supplement Science Education webinars do not explicitly or implicitly intend to diagnose, treat, prevent, cure, or mitigate illness or disease. If you've got a medical condition or health goal, please consult your qualified healthcare practitioner. All right, turkey tail is a polypore mushroom. It's found pretty much around the world, with the exception of Antarctica. It has a couple of lookalikes. One is called the false turkey tail, and the second is called the violet-toothed polypore. Turkey tail grows on dead trees. It's called a saprophyte, and saprophytes digest carbon and lignin, and these they decompose plant matter and they fix carbon into the ecosystem. Turkey tail also has a number of interesting enzymes that degrade a range of compounds, including petrochemicals, some pharmaceuticals, and some industrial compounds. So it makes it an environmental remediator. The human data for turkey tail is primarily focused on immune engagement and immune sentinel activity. There is primary human data for its role as a prebiotic fiber that preferentially feeds probiotic microflora. Animal and cell model research is promising, but it hasn't been confirmed in human trials yet. Turkey tail may support glycemic balance. It may support nerve generative activity and central nervous system function, as well as modulation of sensory nerve signaling. Turkey tail may support liver function and liver cell viability and longevity, and it may support athletic performance and endurance. Quality testing by U.S. labs for pesticides, heavy metals, microbiological contamination. These are all really important. Wild harvested mushrooms are bioaccumulators and often concentrate heavy metals, pesticides, and industrial byproducts. Wild harvested materials are also exposed to endotoxin contamination by bacterial and fungal microorganisms, which may persist throughout the manufacturing and production processes. So even cultivated mushrooms can be exposed to contaminants from their growing medium or substrate, water sources, and growing amendments like fertilizers. Extracts are concentrated and can further increase exposure. Therefore, quality testing by U.S. labs is really important. Most of the human trials observing benefits for immune functioning have been conducted on trademarked products that were produced from the mycelium. There are also human trials conducted on the mycelium and fermented substrate that have positive outcomes. Other health benefits are either cell studies observing mechanisms of action or animal trials that have not yet been validated by humans but are pretty promising. Many of the US mushroom companies either grow their own ingredients or source the mushroom ingredients from China, even though they market them as manufactured in the US. Most of the US grown mushrooms are mycelium centric and are generally well regulated, but don't assume. Make sure you ask to verify where the ingredient comes from. The mushroom ingredients from China have historically been questionable in regard to heavy metal and pesticide presence. Even though there are companies that focus on beta glucan content, beta glucan testing is not specific and it's not valid. So the testing process is not a reliable one. More work really needs to be done to determine standardization markers and how to accurately measure them. All right, always review the suggested serving size and directions for use on the label. Clinical trials have used amounts between 3 to 12 grams per day, larger amounts for shorter periods. The extended trials using approximately 3 grams per day have gone on for 1+ years in time, so sometimes really extended. If you are allergic to mushrooms in general, consider a different type of supplement. Although quite different from white button or shiitake mushrooms, A rare few people are allergic to all mushrooms. Mold allergies are not typically cross-reactive to turkey tail and mushrooms. Avoid taking mushrooms if you have had an organ transplant or are taking immunosuppressive medication, as the immune boosting activity may negatively impact both of those situations. Work with your oncologist if you're taking chemotherapy and or radiation therapy, and or if you're taking antiplatelet or anticoagulant medication. Although not specifically known as an energizing mushroom, some people do experience mild energy when they're taking turkey tail, so it may be best to take it in the morning and the early afternoon. Okay, thank you for joining me for this quick take on turkey tail. If you have any other questions, you can email me at jerry@supplementscienceeducation.com, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.